Hey everyone, welcome back to RideWire. Today we're diving into one of the most eagerly anticipated super nakeds of the year, the 2026 Kawasaki Z900. Kawasaki has taken what was already a fan favorite in the Z line and added sharper technology, refined performance, and more everyday usability. This bike is more than just a facelift, it's a serious update that blends raw power with modern features, all wrapped in that signature Sugomi design philosophy. I've had the chance to look over the details, check out the upgrades, and spend time riding it, so in this video I'll walk you through what makes the 2026 Z900 special, what stands out, and whether it's worth your money. The heart of the Z900 is still a 948cc liquid-cooled inline-four. It pushes out about 124 PS at 9,500 revolutions per minute and close to 98 Nm of torque at 7,700 revolutions per minute, which means plenty of mid-range punch for city sprints, highway cruising, or canyon carving. The engine has been tuned to deliver torque earlier in the rev range, so the power feels usable from low to mid RPM rather than just high-end fireworks. Kawasaki pairs that with a full suite of electronics: traction control, multiple riding modes, cornering ABS, and a refinement that constantly monitors the bike's movement to keep everything planted and safe. One of the big additions this year is the Kawasaki Quick Shifter, giving you clutchless upshifts and downshifts, which adds to the thrill and convenience whether you're hammering it on a twisty road or stuck in traffic. Cruise control also comes standard, which might not sound exciting at first, but if you've ever taken a naked bike on a longer highway stretch, you'll know how much your wrist will thank you. Another rider-friendly change is the lighter clutch pull, which makes stop-and-go commuting less tiring. The cockpit is fully modern now. A 5-inch TFT display gives you crisp graphics, multiple layout options, and even a lean-angle display that looks straight out of a track day data logger. Pair it with Kawasaki's Radiology app, and you get smartphone connectivity, turn-by-turn navigation, and even voice command integration. There's also a USB-C port in the front cowl for charging your phone or powering accessories, which is a nice touch. Chassis and suspension setup strike a balance between sporty handling and daily comfort. The steel trellis frame has been stiffened around the steering head for better front-end feedback. Up front you get a 41mm adjustable inverted fork, while the rear uses Kawasaki's horizontal backlink shock, also adjustable for preload and rebound. On the C version, Kawasaki goes further with premium A-Lin suspension and Brembo braking components, making it an even sharper tool for spirited riders. Braking overall has improved with dual 300mm front discs and strong radial mount calipers, backed up by cornering ABS for added safety. Rolling stock is Dunlop Sport Max Q58 tires, chosen for their balance between grip and longevity. The wheelbase sits at 1,450mm with a curb weight of around 213 kilos, which isn't featherweight but still nimble enough for elite class naked. Seat height is 830mm, and the reshaped saddle provides better comfort while keeping the aggressive stance intact. Fuel economy hovers around 4.8 liters per 100 kilometers, and emissions compliance now meets Euro 5+. So this bike is future-proof in regions with stricter regulations. Design is where Kawasaki leans heavily into the Sugomi DNA. The front end looks sharper and more menacing, with aggressive LED headlights and a crouched, predatory stance. The lines are cleaner, more compact, and more muscular compared to the outgoing version. The taillight now uses light guiding tech that gives a layered, three-dimensional glow, while brushed aluminum accents, stitched seats, and little Z logos on the body panels add premium details. The C variant adds two-tone seat finishes and exclusive color schemes that stand out even more. Pricing makes the Z900 competitive. In the UK, it comes in at around £9,199. In North America, the standard model hovers around $10,200 US, while the C version pushes closer to $11,500. In Europe, you're looking at roughly a negation 10,000 for the base model. Considering the engine performance, electronics, and design, That price point undercuts a lot of rivals while still giving riders plenty of premium features. The Z obviously adds a premium for better suspension and brakes, but for those who want a track-capable naked straight out of the box, it's worth the extra spend. What really sells the Z900 is how well it balances thrill with practicality. It's not just about raw horsepower, it's about how rideable and approachable that power is. The electronics give confidence, the comfort features make it usable every day, and the styling makes sure you turn heads at every stoplight. Kawasaki could have simply refreshed the paint and called it today, but instead they've delivered a package that feels complete and competitive in 2026. Of course, it's not without drawbacks. At 213 kilos, it's not the lightest naked in its class, so low-speed maneuvering might take some muscle. Being a naked, wind blast at highway speeds is still very real, and no amount of small cowls will change that. And while the Z's premium parts are excellent, the added price might feel steep for casual riders. So, should you consider the 2026 Kawasaki Z900? Absolutely. If you're after a naked bike that gives you the excitement of a larger engine, the confidence of modern electronics, and the flair of Kawasaki's Sugomi styling, it's hard to ignore. The standard model gives fantastic value, while the Z sharpens the experience even further for riders who want the best components. It's a bike that respects its heritage but fully embraces the future, and it's likely to remain a benchmark in the segment. That's the 2026 Kawasaki Z900, bold, balanced, and built to thrill. Thanks for watching RideWire. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments, would you go for the standard Z900 or the Z? Ride safe, and I'll catch you in the next one.